Edvard Munch on the Bridge, 1903, describe for the visually impaired and art lovers that loves listening to great art. A group of 5 women stands on a wooden bridge. They wear light-coloured dresses and wide-brimmed hats. The central figure faces forward with a neutral expression. The background includes trees and buildings under a blue sky. The right side shows a figure in black, slightly bent over. The women on the left appear to be in conversation. The bridge railings create diagonal lines leading into the distance. The moon or sun is low in the sky, adding a yellow glow. The brushstrokes are visible, giving the scene a textured feel. The colours are muted with a mix of cool and warm tones. On the Bridge by Edvard Munch is an example of symbolism, an art movement that flourished in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Symbolism sought to express ideas, emotions, and psychological states through symbolic imagery and themes, often focusing on the darker aspects of the human psyche. Edvard Munch, a Norwegian painter, is best known for his iconic work, The Scream, but he created a vast array of artworks exploring themes of anxiety, love, and death. On the Bridge reflects Munch's preoccupation with human emotions and existential dread. The scene depicts several figures standing on a bridge, with a contrast between the brightly dressed women on one side and the dark, shrouded figures on the other, suggesting a dichotomy between light and dark, life and death, or joy and despair. Munch's technique in this painting involves the use of expressive brushstrokes and a somewhat distorted perspective, creating a sense of unease and movement. The colours are vivid yet sombre, contributing to the emotional intensity of the scene. The composition leads the viewer's eye across the bridge, creating a narrative flow within the static image. In terms of societal context, Munch's work emerged during a time of significant change and turmoil in Europe, with the rise of industrialization, urbanization, and shifts in social and cultural norms. His work often reflects the anxiety and alienation felt by individuals in this rapidly changing world. From a gender perspective, the contrast between the light, flowing dresses of the women and the dark, cloaked figures may also hint at the roles and perceptions of women and men in society at the time. The women's clothing, bright and airy, might represent societal expectations of femininity, while the dark figures could symbolize the oppressive and shadowy aspects of patriarchal structures. In conclusion, On the Bridge by Edvard Munch is a poignant example of symbolist art, rich in emotional and psychological depth, reflecting the artist's personal struggles and the broader societal changes of his time. Bridge, women, hats, light colours, trees, buildings, sky, brushstrokes, texture, muted colours. For art lovers, by art lovers, share and subscribe and give us a comment to improve the work of enabling art